This segment brought to you by Hope Cancer Care of Nevada, offering state-of-the-art cancer treatment in Pahrump. A little hope goes a long way.
Well, David Cleveland is out on parole after serving time in prison after he was convicted of a DUI crash that took the life of a young father on Thanksgiving morning in 2006. Here's Eunnette Gentry with more.
In your court report, former business owner David Cleveland has been released from jail and is on house arrest here in Pahrump, reportedly until 2021, after serving more than a decade in jail after causing the death of 27-year-old Jeremy Moon during a DUI crash on Thanksgiving Day back in 2006. Cleveland and his wife Barbara owned Valley Homes here in Pahrump, famous for the green giant sign on Highway 160 that was taken down in recent years. Barbara tragically died when she was decapitated in a fatal accident on Highway 372 just one day before Easter 2006 and eerily just 7 months before the fatal accident involving her husband that killed Moon. Cleveland now says he is a changed man and that he's found religion after taking the life of Moon on Homestead Road in that head-on DUI collision. That horrific crash killed Jeremy Moon and injured both Moon's new wife Anna and her younger cousin Crystal while they were all heading to the store to buy the newlywed couple's baby some diapers. The Corona pair was in town visiting family for Thanksgiving when the DUI accident occurred near the VFW post. Cleveland was charged with 1 count of DUI causing death and 2 counts of DUI causing substantial bodily harm. Cleveland pleaded guilty in 2008. He was sentenced to serve 8 to 20 years in prison, along with restitution amounting nearly $182,000. Cleveland says he has paid the restitution to the Moon family, and he has provided copies of checks to KPVM that total $111,000. However, the Moon family said that they have not received any restitution during an interview with the Pahrump Valley Times. Cleveland also told KPVM that he was supposed to receive 2 years off of his sentence if he paid that restitution sum in full. Cleveland says that didn't happen, though, and says that he was coerced. Cleveland was released from the Northern Nevada Correctional Center on February 22nd. He said he plans on going back into the manufactured housing business. The Moon family, though, will continue to mourn for Jeremy, and his widow Anna reportedly does not intend to remarry. Their then infant son Ian is now 13 years old. This has been your court report. I'm Eunnette Gentry for News 46.
Thanks, Eunnette. The winter storm on the East Coast is affecting the airline business. Angela Miles reports.
Topping our news, it's a big day for the airlines. Hundreds of flights are canceled due to the winter storm on the East Coast. But airlines are also in the limelight on Wall Street as top executives from American, United, and Delta, along with other airlines, showcase their businesses at the J.P. Morgan Aviation Conference going on in New York. Analysts at J.P. Morgan suggest several airlines are likely to raise first quarter guidance. Investors are getting a clearer look at what to expect as Dropbox prepares to IPO. The tech storage company reveals wanting to sell shares between $16 and $18. That would value Dropbox around $7 billion. Initially, the company's value was closer to $10 billion. And Stitch Fix, the on-demand fashion styling business that just IPO'd in November, unraveled off of earnings. The company posted earnings that fell short of expectations, sending that stock lower.
Thanks, Angela. Leo Marchetti is campaigning for the Nye County Commissioner District 5 seat. Here at News 46, we encourage voters to make informed decisions regarding elections and offer each candidate the opportunity to tell us about themselves. Today, we introduce you to Leo Marchetti.
I decided to run for office after Dan Schinhoffen, against what he verbally would tell people, that he would not support the Nye County Water District, and then turned around and at the last minute voted in favor of it. I am a well owner, and it infuriated me. I'm also running because there's too much let's say, garbage going on in the government. And we need to establish checks and balances. I think checks and balances will help put a stop to some of the bad stuff that's going on.
Tell me about your background.
I was born and raised in California. I moved there because of California's dishonesty. I have a bachelor's degree from Pepperdine University. I speak, read, and write 4 languages. I've studied 13 languages. I just had a book published. I've been published in photography and writing in international magazines. I'm teaching a free language class at the public library. I'm also a ham radio operator. I also am one of the administrators who administers the ham tests out here in Pahrump. I also ham test up in Ely twice a year for the Silver State Classic Challenge during that weekend, which goes through 3 counties, and Nye County is one of them. I pretty much do a lot. I'm a volunteer at the, as a genealogy consultant, the Family History Center.
So if people want to meet you, find out more about you, how can they do that?
But I do have a web page up, Leo with the number 4, NyeCounty.com. I plan on representing the people, like the Constitution for this country was developed on for the people, by the people, and of the people.
If people have questions, can they give you a call?
Anyone in Nye County can give me a call. It would be easier to do an email first, because right now I just don't have a phone for it.
What's the email?
The email is leo@leo4nyecounty.com, and that's with the number 4, not F-O-R.
And stay tuned. We'll be right back with more local news right after this break.